Okay, day 32 started just getting off the night train and arriving in Krakow on the 30th of July. I quickly went to my host place, and this is where I caught the tram from, tram number 10, got changed, came back into town and booked a trip to go onto the salt mines. And I heard about these salt mines before when I was in Prague, and went on the tour from about 2 o'clock, and then it took us roughly 50 minutes to drive there. Okay, these salt mines are quite fascinating. Were operated in medieval times, and they only finished operating them in around 1996. Most of the stuff was done by hand of all the miners, and they also had some horses and stuff down there and helping them and do their stuff. The legend of the mine is actually this princess threw a piece of silver or rock and it fell down a hole and actually discovered the mine. That's the actual legend of it. I'm not sure how it goes from here. One thing you will notice about my pictures as they're coming through, sometimes you can see these little bits of dust or something on the camera, and some people believe these to be referred to as orbs, which are meant to be spirits and stuff down there. One interesting facts around the 1700s when they were operating the mine, 1 in 10 people would actually die from injuries down there, either carrying up salt in baskets and slipping, or other sort of related injuries. This picture here depicts prehistoric times and the cavemen actually finding the mine, and it would come up in a salty sort of solution as in brine, and once that brine sort of dried up, then they started going through there and digging deeper and discovering the mines. Most of the timber that you can see around here, besides these recreated stuff, is original bits of timber from the 1700s or 1600s, and having such a high content of salt in the actual air, it actually preserves it. One of the most important parts inside the salt mine is this actual chapel, and 4 of the miners actually continued making this sort of chapel, and it was hopeful for Pope John Paul II to come through and hold a mass there, but unfortunately he passed away before coming. The Last Supper, the main altar, a lot of the people do get married here, and they do have a mass and stuff here every weekend, and they have lots of concerts and stuff in there because they think the acoustics are really good. As you continue going through here, you'll notice lots of statues, and they've been made by the miners in their spare time and actually going through from there. There's a lot of this wood lattice structure around the place to hold up all of the main parts of the chambers so they wouldn't collapse. These are some of the miners that worked in main parts of chambers. This little lake or canal has a bit of a history from it, when there was during World War II when some Nazis went in there and they were supposedly drowned by the ghost that works in there. One of the last chapels before getting out, and then this was the old technology that took us up. So thank you very much for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.